Okay, we're rolling. Weathering's done, everything's done. Let's get it, that's supposed to be upside down. Alright. Okay, flashes on. Bumper gets a lot of wear and tear, that's why the big scratches are there. See if I can get some better. Alright. The video is probably going to turn sideways here, but it's about the only way I can get the whole pack in there. And a gun. It's kind of a crappy video camera I'm using right now. Alright, so let's get started here. Okay, I've already taken your screws out, just because in the same video I'm going to disassemble it for you. Screw there, and here, let's see if I can see. Okay, I can see. There you go. There, and then again on this side right there under the mount for the gun. All right, so you get a kill switch up on top there, next to, this is where you're going to charge it, right here. Make sure the kill switch is off. This is off, as in this white part raised, it's off. White part depressed, it's on. Don't want to really charge it like this. Probably won't hurt anything. I've done it before, but since I put the kill switch in, turn it off to charge it. I'm including the charger for this as well. Just plug it into any, normal volt, normal wall outlet, and you can charge it. Just again, make sure this is off, but it's on now. So, okay, so got here, like the elevator scene. Switch me on. I have the volume kind of down now, just because I'm inside. You can turn it up. I'll show you where to do that in just a minute. And after putting the new 12-volt battery in it, you definitely got to overcharge here on your blinking lights. I'll show you here in just a second. Alright, let's go. You can probably tell they are freaking out. But that's cool. It's like a strobe light. Go to a rave. Alright. You got your hat light. Again, I'm doing this with one hand, so you gotta bear with me a little bit. Button for hat light. Thrower. It's real bright. I mean, it's real nice and bright. And it goes back into the hum for you. Let's see if I can turn these lights off here for a second. It's gonna give me a minute. Lights off. Or at least that light off. You can see a lot better now. Look at that. Pretty. Probably looks a lot better now. Clockwise cyclotron for you. Let's see what this bad boy looks like in the dark. Or in a semi-dark environment. See, it doesn't shoot that well, like it doesn't project. I mean, it does on a white surface, but like on a colored surface, not so much. But you can pretty much see that beam in that acrylic lens, like on the end, wherever you are. Alright, so if you want to vent, you got a switch here. Turns your vent light on. Switch it down, vent light off, pack starts back up. Top switch here is the theme song and an alternate shutdown sound. took it off, and you got a that's an alternate thrower turn off that doesn't go into a hum. So now I'm going to turn the light back on so I can take it apart for you. Alright. Okay. Now I'm going to set something up on the side of it so it won't I mean it's you could lean it up on its side, but it's easier just to have something there to brace. Okay. Let's turn it off. Awesome shutdown sound. Alright, and again, you got two speakers, one under the cyclotron and one under up here. Alright, I'm going to turn it off. Click, just to do this. Just take it apart, you know. I would recommend, if you ever have to take it apart, turn it off all the time. Okay, set the camera down for a minute so I can... should use my tripod for this, it'd be a lot easier. Okay. Back. Okay, it really I made plenty enough wire. I mean, it could lay over on its side. This is just a lot easier, and it doesn't make anything up top like the ion arm hit the ground. Everything is basically resting on the underside here on the injector tubes, and nothing's touching the ground. So I just have this box. It's a good way to do it. All right, sound chip. There is a forum on GB Fans where you can see Crix's sound layout. Sound 1 is startup, sound 6 is shut down, and they also, sound 1 is over here, sound 6 is over here. There's my finger. Sorry, it's kind of weird to do this. Alright. And the grounds are reversed on each side, as in, over on the right side, the ground is the first switch, but over on the left side, the ground is the second screw port right there. Also be very careful, you don't want to shock that thing, it's very sensitive. Here's your amplifier. If you want to turn it up, you know, it goes this way. So, you know, turn it like this. That's all the way up. I wouldn't recommend that for the speakers. You can get new speakers anytime you want to. These are good speakers. I mean, they're really good. I've got some more on the next pack. Here's the two AA batteries that you'll eventually have to change that power this thing. And then there's your 12-volt battery that goes in, plugs in here for everything. Power goes everywhere. And then there's your charges, of course. But again, just make sure that kill switch is off before you ever want to charge it. I mean, it can handle it. I've done it before on my pack before I made a kill switch originally, like on my very first pack. But the kill switch just means when you plug it into the wall, absolutely nothing bad could happen because you have killed the power to everything, and it's like you were charging the battery by itself. Because even though this is plugged in, without that kill switch turned, you know, with the kill switch off, it's basically like this right here was not plugged in at all. And so it's a good feature to have. Well, that's basically what it looks like on the inside. There's all your wires running to your gun. And I'll have this thing in the mail for you ASAP. Thanks again.